Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So today we have one interesting question which reads to say consider a relative frequency distribution given by the classes A, B, C, D, where we have the relative frequency to be those. So what we do here is for you to basically solve this kind of question, we need to know that the relative frequency is always out of 1. Remember, they have told you to say what is the relative frequency of class D. Remember that the relative frequency of class A is 0.22. Remember, we are solving A. The relative frequency of class B 0.18, and that of class C is basically 0.40, and that of D is basically D itself, and these are equal to 1. Then from here, for you to solve this kind of question, you will add this and you get your answer to be 0.80 plus D is equal to 1. Then from here you group the like terms where 1 minus 0.80, D is equal to 0.20. So this is how basically you solve such kind of questions. So the second question we have reads to say, given that the total sample size is 400, what is the frequency of class D? So for you to find the frequency of class D, you multiply the relative frequency multiplied by the sample class. So we know for sure that 0.2 by 400, we get the value to be 80. So the frequency of class D is 80. And they are telling us to say we should show the frequency distribution. For you to show the frequency distribution, you just need to draw it. So we'll draw the frequency distribution. So you have the classes. So let's say classes A, B, C, and D. Then you have the relative frequency, which we'll abbreviate as RF, to be 0.22, 0.18, 0.2, and 0.4. Where you have the percentage frequency to be, remember, for you to get the percentage, you multiply this by 100 and you have 22%, 18%, 2%, and basically 40%. So you have 20 and 40 there, like that. So from here now, you will get what is referred to as the frequency class. So you multiply the relative frequencies by 400. So 0.22 by 400, you get the value to be 88, and 0.18 multiplied by 400, you get the value to be 72, and 0.2 multiplied by 400, you get the value to be 80. Lastly, 0.4 multiplied by 400, you get the value to be 160. So having done that, we have constructed our frequency distribution, which is our C. Then D reads to say show the percentage frequency distribution, of which we have already shown. So there is no need to calculate, you can just get these. So this is of A, this is of B, this is of C, and this is of D. So this is how you basically calculate the percentage frequency distribution. Your host, Gordonzo.